everyone, welcome back to Talk with Nia. So today I wanted to talk about Selling Tampa, which is a Netflix show, all right? Because this show did really well for season 1, but it did not get picked up for a season 2, and a lot of people were upset about this, including the cast. Now, Selling Tampa premiered on Netflix in December of 2021, and the cast was entirely made up of women of color, which included Juana, Colony, Ann, Tennille, Carla, Rena, Alexis, and the owner, Sherelle, who is basically the head broker of Allure Realty, the firm the show is centered around, okay? Now, within just 24 hours of debuting the show on Netflix, this was the #1 television show in the country. The Selling Sunset spinoff made headlines for highlighting the success and drama of Allure Realty, which is an all-female, all-black real estate firm set in Tampa Bay. Now, nearly a year later, Page 6 broke the news that the reality television show will not be returning for a second season. So that made me and many others wonder, what happened? Now, season 1 of Selling Tampa had 8 episodes, and the critics were giving mixed reviews on the show. According to RottenTomatoes.com, they featured critics from BuzzFeed News, Common Sense Media, and the Daily Beast. Now, the feedback included a lot of comparison to Selling Sunset, which is another real estate show based in California and came before Selling Tampa, which is basically like a spinoff but in a different location. The public also weighed in on the feedback of this show by saying that the girls weren't shown selling many homes and that they felt they should have been the main focus of the show.
This comment, 100% true. And before the people that were like, they didn't sell a house in Sunset either, like, I don't care about that. My issue is twofold. My issue is that possibly they sold that Mael house. I doubt it. We didn't see any follow-up calls. There was no email. There was no paperwork. There were no signatures. They didn't sell the house, and that's fine. I get a title. It's a title and a tagline. It's not a truth. It's reality television. Fine. But you cannot convince me that all of the drama, specifically in Tampa, was focused on and centered around Black stereotypes, and then forcing those Black stereotypes upon their main characters. Example, I don't know other names, so I'm just going to say the prototypes that were cast upon them. Divorcee, baby mama, cutthroat older woman who will do anything for success, very young, very attractive woman who's a gold digger, a former ball player's wife who's stupid but pretty, and then 2 characters that just carry the drama.
You know, people felt like if I'm watching Selling Tampa, we need to be seeing them selling homes majority of the time. Now, if you watch Selling Sunset, they do have a plot and drama mixed into the show, but they sell a lot of homes on the show, and it's a really good balance between catty workplace drama and selling properties. However, on Selling Tampa, the ladies were entering the luxury real estate market in Tampa, and for some reason, the audience wasn't shown many homes that they were selling. The criticism of the lack of selling homes on the show came from all levels, like from DJ Envy on the Breakfast Club radio show. He called out that the show didn't show these ladies selling homes, which only added to the negative feedback of the real estate piece of the show. TikTokers were commenting on this as well. I believe overall, people were expecting to see a season 2 of the show because there was a large group of people who got inspired and connected to the women on the show and wanted to follow their journeys. Sherelle even opened another real estate brokerage in Miami, Florida, and fans were definitely hoping to see that transition and how the ladies were doing. However, fans kept asking the cast members, when would the next season come on? And for a while, the cast didn't have answers. Page 6 exclusively reported all of the ladies were left wondering for nearly a year whether or not the show would be picked up for a second season, and a source says that they were given the runaround. According to Page 6, Netflix took a while to clarify whether or not the show would be returning, and Adam DeVelio and a producer shared the news with the cast on a Zoom call. Now, Juana spoke, and she basically said in her interview, Adam specifically said the decision was related to numbers, but never gave any additional information. I don't know if he was talking about rating numbers or budget numbers. He just said numbers. Now, the source who spoke to Page 6 reiterates that the cast was not given much of an explanation and were instead just told to tell inquiring fans there aren't any plans right now for more Selling Tampa, but luckily the first season is still on Netflix for fans to rewatch or discover. The source said, "We know that Selling Tampa was #1 in multiple countries and it did fairly well. obviously it's not going to be a Selling Sunset season 5. It's just weird all of a sudden this all-black cast doesn't even get a chance for a season 2. Now, once this news was out, a lot of people were disappointed and felt that it wasn't fair that they didn't get cleared for a season 2. Even the cast members spoke out and felt that the decision was due to racism. Now, Juana said in her interview, when they show us black women in a different light, when we're bickering, fighting, and name-calling, they get a season 2 and a season 3. But that's not what we were displaying, all right? And Juana also told Page 6, I feel like we weren't given a second chance, possibly because of what we represented as a minority group of women. And Juana also noted that there was an issue from the onset of the marketing for their show. She said in the first Selling Tampa teaser, Selling Sunset cast member Jason Oppenheim is seen standing in front of his predominantly white cast and handing over a set of keys to Sherelle and her all-black cast. Now, Juana weighed in on this and said, I think with the all-white cast members of Selling Sunset handing off a key to an all-woman black cast member in Tampa kind of set us up for misrepresentation and comparison and really a competition, honestly. I think from the get-go, we were set up a little bit at a disadvantage. Now, as far as the show not showing them selling homes, Juana said, for whatever reason, they chose to edit it how they wanted to edit it. But we were all active, we were all busy, we all have higher end homes that we've sold, and we have ones that aren't higher end homes that we have sold. We are all active agents, and when we were filming, there were deals that were done, but that's just not how it was edited. Now, while the cast won't be returning to screens, it appears that the brokerage is still going strong. Sherelle posted an Instagram reel showing the team dancing to Beyonce as part of the TikTok famous Cuff It Challenge during a Friendsgiving celebration, and the caption said, we are more than a brokerage, we're family. So will this show get picked up by another network, or will Netflix decide to bring it back? Either way, this show definitely deserves to be on the air. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.